Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the integral equation with degenerate kernels. How to solve the integral equation with degenerate kernels. Degenerate kernels are nothing but the kernel k of x comma t will be of the form like summation. You'll be getting in the form of like this: summation k equal to 1 to n ak of x and bk of t. Now this is the kernel such that the integral equation contains kernel of this form like this. Whenever the kernel is of the form, then we need to find out the solution of integral equation with the help of the degenerate kernels. Means we'll divide the integral equation into two different parts. The how we are going to divide, that we'll see. Let us take one example. Cos phi of x is equal to cos x plus lambda into integral 0 to pi sin x minus t phi of t dt. Now this is the integral equation given. We need to solve with the help of degenerate kernels. Now writing this equation in the following form: phi of x equal to the same lambda in cos x plus lambda into sin x minus t phi of t dt. Now expanding this sin x minus t in the form of sin a minus b, so that you will get sin a cos b minus cos a sin b phi of t dt. Then cos x plus lambda, and you are just multiplying integral inside, so that integral 0 to pi cos t phi of t dt and cos x integral 0 to pi sin t phi of t dt. Now you should understand this integral 0 to pi cos t phi of t will be taken as c1 and this integral will taken as c2. Means integral part which is being taken as 2, that is nothing but c1 and c2. And since sin x is nothing but a function with respect to x, it is taken outside. So cos t is nothing but the function with the t, so it will be in the inside of the integral. So this is c1 and this is c2. All problems will be done in the form of like this only. So c1 c2 you have taken, and that will be written in the form of like this: lambda sin x c1 minus cos x c2 and so on. This is phi of x is equal to this. You take it as this as number 1. Now where c1 is nothing but equal to this already we have chosen, and c2 is nothing but this, and you'll take it as equation 2 and equation 3. Now we'll substitute phi of x as cos x plus lambda sin x c1 and minus cos x c2 in equation 2 and as well as equation 3. To get the value of c1 c2, we are just doing this process. Substituting 1 into, first we'll substitute that phi of x in the place of phi of t. Means x terms will become as t, means cos t sin t cos t, the terms will be will take it as t. So therefore you will get as c1 integral 0 to pi cos t, cos t is there here, so that is cos t, and the cos t plus lambda c1 sin t and as lambda cos t c2 dt. Now multiplying cos t inside, you will get cos square t, and this is nothing but lambda into sin t cos t c1 and minus lambda in cos square t c2 dt. Okay, the further simplification will take the integral inside as well as will take c1 terms to this side and c2 terms also to the left side. Now first we'll take c1 term. C1 is already the left side, so c1 term I have taken this side, and the right term third term is there as it is. Next step, I have taken this lambda cos square t c2 this side, sorry c1 already is there, no, c1 already we have taken, so that is there, and I have multiplied the integral, I have taken integral inside, and such that you got as cos square t lambda c2 cos square t dt. Now this lambda c2 cos square t I have taken to this side, and because it is sin t cos t lambda and sin t cos t, I just multiplied 2 and divided 2 such that I will get 1 minus lambda by 2 sin t cos t dt. And here also the cos square t, with the help of the formula we have taken 1 plus cos 2t by 2 dt, and that is equal to cos square t also 1 plus cos 2t by 2. Okay, so therefore this becomes as sin 2t, And this is anyhow 1 plus cos 2t by 2, that we are going to integrate, and this also we are going to integrate. Now after integration, what you are going to have, you will have that c1 into 1 minus lambda by 2 sin 2t, and this is nothing but t plus sin 2t by 2 0 to pi, and this is also same t plus sin 2t by 2 0 to pi. Then sin t2 is nothing but integral of sin t is nothing but minus cos t. So this is 2t is there. So cos 2t by 2 integral 0 to pi, as well as this t, the same thing we have written, same thing we have written. And c1 1 minus lambda by 2, this is cos 2 pi is nothing but 1. So it is there minus 1 by 2. Minus will be there, but cos 0 is 1. So minus 1, and this also minus will be there. So minus into minus plus. So plus 1 by 2 plus cos c2 by 2. And this is pi minus 0 pi, and this is cos 2 pi is 0, cos 0 is 0, this is 0. The similar fashion, this also will be 0, only pi terms will be there. So c1 1 minus lambda by 2, this everything is 0, and this is lambda c2 by pi by 2, and this is pi by 2. So c1 into 1 is c1, and this is anyhow 0. Now you got the equation in the form of like this, that is nothing but equation 4 we have taken. Now as we already discussed that, again we have to substituting the 1, this 1, substituting 1 in equation number 3 in the place of phi of t. Now we will write that in the form of like this again. Wherever x is there, we will put t. So cos t plus lambda c1 sin t minus c2 cos t dt. Now this is sin t cos t plus lambda c1 sin t and lambda. So the same thing we have multiplied. We have multiplied sin inside this every term. So sin t cos t is lambda c1 sin square t dt, lambda c2 sin t cos t dt. And c2, I have taken c1 to this side, c2 to this side. So again if I take this one, this will be like this, and this will be like this, and this one will be in the form of like this. Now this is sin t cos t, again what we have done in the previous. So lambda by 2, 2 into sin t cos t, and this is 1 minus cos 2t by 2, and this is cos sin 2t. So by applying the formula, then you will be getting as sin 2t, and you will be getting as 1 minus cos 2 by 2 cos 2 by 2, and you will be getting as 2 sin t cos t dt. This 2 sin t cos t is sin 2t dt. This is 1 plus lambda by 2 sin 2t. So this becomes as a minus cos 2t by 2 under 0 to pi, and this also pi, and this also you can see this is 0 as well, and this is integral sin 2t is cos 2t by 2 0 to pi. So therefore c2 1 plus lambda by 2, this becomes as minus 1 by 2, as you know already, because sin pi is nothing but 1. So 1 minus 1 by 2, minus into minus second place will be there. So cos 0 is 1, so 1 by 2 minus lambda c1 by 2. So therefore that is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. c2 1 plus, this is anyhow 0, and this will be as it is, this is 0. Now you got as this equation. Now you have to take the previous equation number 4 as well as equation number 5. Solving these two, the determinant should be not equal to 0. Then only we can solve for the c1 and c2. That is a condition. So as you know that c1 and c2 we have taken. So c1 coefficient is this, c2 coefficient is this. So this is the equation number 4, this is the equation number 5 we got. So anyhow this is not equal to 0. Therefore the system of equations has a unique solution. So now I will solve for the both of them. So this is equation number 4 we have taken, this is equation number 5. So equation number 5 will get c2 value from this by taking to this side. Now after getting c2, we'll substitute in the c1. We'll substitute in the c1, you will be getting as pi by 2. And you can see if you substitute and if you calculate, the c1 value is 2 pi by 4 plus pi square and lambda square. Similarly, if you substitute c2, in the c2, if you substitute c1 value, you will be getting as lambda pi square by 4 plus pi square lambda square. So substitution, you know already, you can cancel it, and you can find out the simplification that you can done very easily. And this one, after substitution, we'll substitute this c1 and c2 values in equation 1 to obtain the solution of the integral equation, that is cos x plus lambda into the c1 value. The c1 value is this, already we have chosen here. The c1 is we'll substitute in this, that is lambda sin x c1 and minus cos x lambda cos x c2. So wherever the values are there, c1 and c2, those values we have substituted, and we got the solution of the concerned equation, required equation. The solution is this. Thank you.